Diamond in Rocket League is one of those ranks where, you know, you're really good at the game, but there's just always this one glaring thing that's holding you back from that glorious, glorious champ rank. Our friend Crimson here sent in this 2v2 replay. He's Diamond 1, Div 2. We're going to give it a look, see what we can do to maybe help point out some small mistakes that he's making that may be holding him back. By the way, high-level replay here, or high-level kickoff here. Are they teamed up? They are not. I love what Crimson does here, because this is just thinking like 10 steps ahead. It might look goofy going for this boost, but if you think about going for a kickoff, right? Our friend here, Tostin, possibly? He's going to flip, go for this ball, and he's probably going to flip to the left and go try and get that middle boost over here, and the corner boost over here. So going for the right boost over here is just going to allow Tostin to have an opportunity to go for 2 boosts instead of 1. Very, very simple thing, but it works out. It also would have been equally okay to go back and for the other boost that he was closest to. But it shows Crimson's putting some thought into this. Very good pressure. Play that to the side. Beautiful. Now you gotta be careful here. This ball's gonna bounce out to the middle. We should really be ready to cut this off. We do. Beautiful. Did not look like that initially. Let's not be a boost hog. We just got this 100 boost here. Like, let's not just immediately go for this boost now. Let's go be aggressive and attack this ball and let Tostin go get this boost. Right? So we're considered for our teammate in the beginning, but then we steal all the boost on this side of the field. It also, you know, yeah, you want to save the boost for your teammates. Not sure what we're doing. Like, are we trying to bump the guy? That doesn't do anything. That just puts us out of position, whatever that was. So we're gonna rotate out. Teammate plays it behind us, which is not great. Good touch to the corner. Let's just take our time here. Tostin ends up going. It actually works out. Good, powerful hit off the back wall here. We need to be a little bit more snappy about, you know, defending this. Like, we don't want to just lollygag, chill, let this ball bounce out and get all the way to the ground. Like, we should be, like, trying to read this ball and attacking it as high as we can. Either, you know, trying to get on the wall and stopping this, which is too late at this point, or as soon as this ball bounces off, we need to be like, boom, up, cutting this off, because once we get to higher ranks, like, this guy is going to come in after hitting this ball and just blast us into the net if you let this ball go for as long as you did. But that's fine. Get bumped to the side here. Good challenge from our teammates. We're chilling, trying to see what's going to happen. A little bit more urgency here. Getting little boost pads too. We should be getting little boost pads at all times. Like, we should be getting little boost pads right now. We have 25 boosts. Let's get little boost pads. Let's not just sit around. Get little boost pads. Because now we have 23 boosts. We could have 50 boosts. And this would be an easy ball to go for. Play patiently. Yeah, Tostin wasn't able to get it across. So now we just play back. You're just like a little too slow on those. You chilled a little too much. Like, we need to be snappy. Like, oh shit, that ball just got through the corner. Let's start getting back to the midfield. And then we like just drive next to this guy for a little bit. Like, he hits it into us. But it just all feels a little too slow. Like, there's not as much urgency as there should be. So we're just casually, like, this whole play, we're just casually driving around the field here. Right? So I don't think there's any doubt that this guy is going to take this up the wall and go. Realistically, you're not going to be able to do anything about it, even if you were going fast. So I would just rotate back around behind Tostin and wait for him to go, because you're just too far upfield. Like, you're never going to actually get a touch on this play. But then you decide to drive around the wall and not protect anything. So this is another thing. Like, we understand the fact that they're going to air dribble it over us. We should have rotated back around and just been in net and just sat there. Versus this. Because this doesn't protect anything. So we need to get in positions to protect something. Good fake from the other team there. Tostin goes up. Good play to the side. We might need another touch on this, though. We're just a little too wide. We need to tighten this up. We need to tighten this up. Like, yes, we want to go wide and rotate around, but, like, let's cut here and get around, right? We don't want to take this giant circle around. It's just inefficient. Let's cut around and be quick. We just, like, you know, the turn radius on this car is not as big as you're making it seem. But we get back in time. Good back post position. We should score this. Put it to the side. Tough. We should be able to flip into this. You know, jump one flip into this, not this double tap touch, you know. And then, yes, we find a goal after the two bumps, after the two orange players bumped each other. So good hit off the side. Yeah, we're chilling. Yes, good. Don't need to touch that. Let Tossin take it. Good touch on the orange side. We are there. Play to the side. Beautiful. Slight miss off the wall, but that's okay. Oof, and then good. See, now this is where this is much better. You saw the urgency here, right? We're rotating around. This is why we want to rotate close to the net so that we can, uh-oh, crap, this ball is coming in, go make a play. I picked a game where I made mistakes like you suggested. Beautiful. No, this is working out great. I think I'm making a lot of good points here. Alright, don't hate the boost grab. You were there. Be careful, fully committed to this. I think you realize that. Beautiful. Very, very heavy on the boost, by the way. Very, very heavy on the boost. We're boosting. Like, let's get a flip in the middle of that. Because we know we're going to fully commit to going to this for this boost. Let's, like, let's get a flip in the middle of that and go for this boost. We'll get there faster, too. Yeah, get that boost. Okay, and now just get out. Realistically, you're not going to make a play anymore. This play, if we are going to go for this play should be all about stealing boost. Getting this boost, and then getting the heck out of there. Because realistically, going in super fast like this and try to catch this ball, we're not going to. We just don't have enough time with how fast we're going to actually react to how this ball is going to come around this corner. Much better play. Get this boost, get out. At least don't let them have it. We don't want to stop in their corner and lose all momentum, because now it's just, you know, it puts a lot of stress on our teammate. Good fast challenge though. So we have 100 boost. Our teammate has a really nice touch, and you just turn and you just go really quickly for this. Just really outsped them. So very, very nice there. I like that goal. Now we're up 1. So situational Rocket League, we're up a goal. You know, realistically, we don't have to score. We don't. We don't want to play too passive either at this point. Yeah, correctly evaluated, backing off. Now is a good time. It's just awkward because we got too close, right? So, like, we're constantly just creeping forward. And, you know, we never actually end up getting to go for it. So we just get too close, and now we're like, oh, maybe now there's a chance. Now we slow down, stop our momentum. If we just played deep to begin with and only started going forward when we had a really decisive chance to go for it, we'd be much better off. It gives yourself time to actually go for it. And then just a really nice goal from the orange side. So not what we wanted. We didn't want them to equalize so quickly, but they did. Nice. Love the play. Gotta get the boost though. And then get out. Get out. Going for this ball is not helping. Oof, that's scary. So after this, right, once they make a touch like this, you're realistically, even if you do touch the ball, which it wouldn't hurt that bad, you're just gonna banger it upfield and clear it for them. But like, they're moving this ball pretty quickly this way. You're never really gonna catch them. Like, we're not, this isn't American football, right? We can't tackle them. We don't have arms, so we have to cut them off with angles. So just, you know, firstly, I would get on this little boost pad line and I would just drive straight up the field as fast as I can, taking all this little boost pad, so this guy is kind of boost starved a little bit, and just let our teammate go. We turn in, our teammate goes too. Now we have 0 boost, can't really recover, very awkward. Could have been a lot worse. Teammate saved, helped us out. Yeah, you just gotta take the big L here. It's tough. I mean, you just didn't get any boost, right? We didn't get any boost because the first thing we did was commit for this. And now we're, you know, halfway up the field, and we have to try to make this save. So we still can't get boost. At this point, maybe we try to get like 1 or 2 little boost pads. Let's just stay by the net. We don't do that. Teammate gets bumped, and now we're just, you know, we're a sitting duck at this point. Very unfortunate, but it really highlights like being mindful of your boost and making sure you're always in little boost pads. So, see what Tostin does. Nice, plays underneath that guy. Alright, as soon as this play slows down, this is where I'd back off, by the way. So, it's a very, like, it's a fine art understanding, like, when to go, when to slip back, when to chill, right? So, right here, as we see Tostin really have control of this play. He really does. Like, it's very highly likely that this ball is going to move here. So we can take a gamble and kind of move up forward. Another thing we have to be conscious of is our time, right? We're down a goal with under a minute and a half, with a minute and 16 left to play. We do have to start taking some risks. But, you know, as this play is still moving fast, moving this way, looks like we're in control, we can play a little closer. As soon as we see the play get away from Tostin, it slows down. That's when I'm going to start rotating back and then get a deeper angle and come back around. Just because the likelihood of Tostin at this speed actually getting past this guy is pretty low. And if he does, like, realistically, it's going to be slow enough where this guy's going to come in and save it. And if it gets past them and there's nobody here, it's moving slow enough where Tostin could probably just score it by himself. So this is like a solo play at that point. So as soon as I see this play slow down, I'm getting deep because of stuff like this. The ball's going to get dunked over him. You cannot just sit in no man's land, though. You either need to... You see this ball go up, you either need to rotate, get deep a little bit, and attack this, or you just need to hightail it and get as deep as possible, because this guy is coming. He isn't going to just sit there and let this ball come all the way down to you, right? You've got to get deep, give yourself space. Almost results in another goal. You barely got back in time to save that. Should be in some more little boost pads, but you got a few, so that's fine. Great save from them. Just a whiff from our teammates. Probably would say going for this boost is not the best play. Realistically, I would say don't go for it like this. Go up this way, get some little boost pads, and try to come around from the middle. Because ultimately, it's going to be our teammate coming this way who's going to get it. If we chase it down this way, realistically, all we're doing is hitting the ball backwards. Like, there's no world where we come at it this way like we're a defender, and we wrap the ball back around and score it, right? It's just very, very low percentage. So, going all the way over here, you know, it doesn't account for Tostin whiffing. And now we have to kill a lot of time and momentum having the ball go all the way back to our side of the field. Good boost grab. Tossin's a little ball chasey there. You still had control. Oh, be aggressive here. We're down a goal, right? Like, you see this ball bounce out like this and no one's going for it. Take a, you don't need to keep falling behind the ball. Take an angle like this, be aggressive, and try to dunk this guy. We see it too late. Like, we gotta be a little quicker with that recognition there. Rotate back. Good rotation. Play to the side. Nice. Get up to it. You jumped a little early. Right? This ball is moving really far away from you. So you're fastest when you're on the ground. So drive up and get as close to this ball as you can. And then jump and go. Because you're just going to be much faster. Because you're just automatically faster on the ground. So I would jump probably right now, actually. Right now is where I would jump. And then I'd go up. Just so I'm not completely under the ball. And just so I can get a little closer. I think you jump just a hair too early. And that ends up, letting the other team get into it. Nice. I like the idea. We do need to get this ball off the back wall if we're going to have a chance to score. Just pulled it a little too much. Yeah, gotta be aggressive. Go for it. Not the best touch off the aerial. And then we gotta take this L. To play this side. Tossin might be there. No, he does not. So, there's some rotational things. Overall, I feel like there is some consistency issues. A lot of the aerials there, especially at the end, like, they just weren't on point. They weren't very hard. So learning how to get more power generated from aerials, just making contact with aerials more is going to help you a lot. Spacing, like I said, as plays slow down in your opponent's half of the field, you're just getting deeper, just getting farther away from the defenders, just to give yourself time to catch up is going to be important. You don't want to be you're underneath the ball a lot where you weren't really doing anything. So, like I said, just get space, get wide, get deep, so that you have time to actually get a running start and make a play on things, right? There's also the boost issues. Like, we need to make sure we're always getting little boost pads. There should be no excuse unless the opponent has completely starved you and you've been sitting in your net defending shot after shot after shot for you to have 0, right? Even then, you should at least have 12, because there is one boost pad right in front of your net, right? So you should never have 0 for a prolonged period of time unless you're actively making a bunch of saves. Always trying to find times to get those little boost pads. It's going to be really, really important. But yeah, that's just a few things. Hopefully the whole analysis helped you a lot. And yeah, thank you for sending it in, Crimson.